Hello. And welcome back to will he upload this video and will he be consistent? Also, one of my lights is burnt out. Oh, never mind. Tripping. But what up, what it do, what it is, what it does. Another beautiful night here in Gotham City, aka Elizabeth. But yeah, how you guys doing? Me? Oh well, first of all, nice bro. Sounds really cool. I don't give a fuck. Kidding, bro. Nice. I'm glad that's happening to you, bro. You know what? You deserved it. All that hard work you put in to whatever good news you just told me, you earned it, bro. Keep telling yourself that and you'll make it far, okay? You got this, man. Me? My day? So like in the morning, we kind of had a bit of an iffy start. I didn't really want to eat breakfast that much. I'm starting to like regret canceling my like nearby membership, which is all right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just buy like a treadmill at home, just because in the mornings I don't have an appetite. I'm sorry. I drink, like, even if I don't drink coffee, I still don't have an appetite. I do not like to eat in the morning. Do I still eat? Of course I do. I'm not gonna let my fucking, you know, however I feel stop me from getting in my macros. But or it's also the reason why I think like eating maybe like oats and like some protein powder in the morning really helps me, even though I should strive to eat like more whole foods like eggs, which funny enough is what I ate in the morning. So in the morning we had about 6 eggs and I think 2 pieces of toast. We kind of like dipped it in the yolk. And then in the afternoon we didn't eat neither lunch nor a pre-workout meal. Point being, I had to get my my aunt asked me for a favor. If you move up, you literally avoid this whole situation, bro. Holy shit. I know why the Joker did what he did. But my aunt had asked me to do a favor, and so I was like, yeah, sweet. So in the afternoon lunch, I was supposed to technically go out and get it, as in buy a food. But my mom wanted to make jumbo. If you guys know what that is. So that's what we did in the afternoon, but it took a long fucking time. So by the time it was technically ready, I had to leave for my appointment with my aunt. And this is prior to like all the errands my mom had me do with her. So after we went to my aunt, I was like, you know what, it's fine. We're gonna go. We went to Morristown for her appointment. Far as fuck I know, it was all right. Being there, I was looking at some spots to go to eat with her, right? So I was like, hey, like, aunt, are you hungry? You know, she was like, no. And I was like, oh, yeah, me neither. I'm chilling, bro. But then she was like, actually, but you know, I feel bad. Like, if you want to go eat, you can go eat. Just leave me here. I was like, sweet. Sorry. Hey, sweet, man. So legit, this is what happened. As we were in the doctor's office, they call her up, and I'm like, I wave at the lady because I'm being polite, right? So I'm like, hey, oh, do you want to come in? You can come in. Thank you very much. I'll gladly be with her. And my aunt was like, bruh. And I just looked at her. I was like, it's okay. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna be with her through her examinations, which were pretty cool. So I learned a bunch. So I was with her for most of the afternoon. I couldn't eat lunch, unfortunately. And then afterwards, she was like, hey, like, we don't, like, if you want to go eat lunch, I can just accompany you. You know, I'm not gonna order anything, but you know, it's fine. I don't like that. I don't like eating when others aren't eating with me. It's either we all eat, or I would prefer that we don't eat. But I'm not asking her to grab a meal, like get something light, but I knew she was just not gonna get anything. I know my aunt. But I mean, I came back to some fucking jumbo, so I'm not complaining. Unfortunately, I did not have white rice. I know it's almost like a crime. But and I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be rice in the jumbo, so came back, ate that, drank some chocolate, and before I left I ate 2 dates, and now we're gonna be sipping on some pre to get this chest day going. Like I said, I knew I was gonna be able to take a lot more, so it's fine. It's still gonna be a similar legit. It's gonna be like the same exact thing as last week, or from fucking Sunday, I think. Hand bridge press, some type of fly, incline press, some type of fly, and then that's it. We go home. Should be about like an hour and a half. You guys are gonna be asking yourself, what about the shoulders? For the most part, I think my shoulders are like a really dominant part of my physique. So I don't usually train them that often anymore, just because of that. But if I do need like a rest day for whatever reason, I'll just add in shoulders on that day. And for shoulders, I mean, it's quite literally the exact same thing. I'm loving this like new press stretch rotation that I have going on. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really a big fan of it, so we're gonna continue it. But besides that, I mean, day was pretty good. It was pretty, I mean, all my days so far have been very like peaceful, very kumbaya, just me going through my motions. You know, like, it's not like I'm just going through the motion. There's rhythm in every single day that I do, you know. I think a lot of people get fed up with the same shit every single day. It makes them feel like some type of way, either sad, depressing, boring. But like, I like routine, you know. I like waking up, you know. I like waking up, making my coffee, and then taking a shower, and then getting out of the shower, getting dressed, drinking my coffee, checking my notifications, my emails, Instagram, if new manga has come out, stuff like that. I like making my 50 grams of cream of rice, 1 scoop of protein powder. I like eating my, you know, my very first meal is always like that routine. I like routine, you know. I like doing the same shit day in and day out. I don't get bored of it, you know. Something about me, you know, something that I like about me is like I like routine. I like the same shit every single day. I will not get bored of it. You know, you don't have to worry about me ever like, you know, hating it, you know. I think in real life you kind of need to have that. Like, really, like, you have to get used to a pattern, because I think if you don't get used to a pattern of the same shit happening, or at the very least the same shit being consistent, you go with, like, you spiral. Because I feel like that's order. If you need to have, I'm not telling you to be like exactly pinpoint, like I'm not, like, I like my day-to-day, you know, same shit every single day. But as we know, not every single day is gonna be the same shit, you know what I'm saying? But there's like if you guys study economics, the hidden hand, the invisible hand, that's what my routine is. It's the invisible hand, you know. I like it. It gives me a sense of order that, you know, if my life is chaotic, whether it be academics, friendships, family issues, relationships, as long as my core routine stays the same, I know I'm still in some sort of control. Now, this also extends to, you know, I think I used to do every Wednesday, I would shave. I kind of stopped because I think I started getting like ingrowns in my face. I didn't like that. So I think like every legitimately every Saturday or Sunday, if I remember, I'll shave. If I remember, like I'll shave. Like I'm pretty sure like every Sunday I'll shave. I'll shave my facial hair, you know, my armpits, you know, whatever it needs to be, like stuff like that, you know, routine. Like I'll do weekly stuff, and then monthly stuff, and then daily stuff, you know, nothing crazy. But like I said, you know, that routine, as long as it's not broken, you have control over it. This can relate to the gym because, you know, if I'm doing the same workout every single fucking day, I have control over that, right? What does that mean? If I'm doing the same workout every single day, I can legitimately say, okay, if I'm progressing it, then if I'm doing the same lift every single day and I'm progressing it every single time, then I know it works and I should keep doing it. But if I'm not seeing any progress, but my training is still the same, I'm still progressing, it's still getting harder, you know, and I'm still able to push it, then maybe it's not my training. But all of the time, people don't have any control in their nutrition or their training. They don't keep track of their stuff. They don't keep track of what they're eating, right? You can eat intuitively. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, right? I'm not saying that doesn't work. I eat intuitively, in a sense, right? But when I work out and I have a plan on my phone, right? I have my not a workout plan, but like I have a strategy. Okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do a pressing movement, followed by a stretching movement, followed by another pressing movement, finishing it off with a stretching movement, right? 4 exercises that I'm gonna track down 3 sets of, right? That's it. It's not that big of a deal, you know. If you want to bring a notepad, do it. But it's really just that extra step where if you have control over your workout, you will have better workouts consistently. You know, I think a lot of people, they want to go to the gym every single day and expect something new. That's insanity. If you go to the gym every single day and do the exact same shit without tweaking it, you will not see results, bro. You know, maybe you will see like newbie gains, but you're gonna plateau eventually, right? Because you can push yourself harder, right? You can go heavier. But if you're not conscious of that, and if you're not tracking it, right? Because most people think that they're gonna be conscious about it. Trust me, dude, I was stuck at 155 for the longest time. I actually started tracking my lifts, progressing my bench every single time I benched, and I got to 225 extremely fast. My squat was the same thing. I wasn't doing it intuitively anymore. I tracked my squat and I eventually got to a 315 and I pushed it to a 405 squat. For my deadlift, same thing. It's just that when I was bigger and my body wasn't used to being that big, it just kind of bothered me and it hurt me a lot, so I didn't like that. You know, I draw, like, it didn't hurt, like it wasn't uncomfortable hurting, it was like actual pain. And I do not recommend anybody, yeah, just push through the pain, bro. If it's actually hurting you, I think you should stop. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, every time I lock out at the top, I feel like my fucking nuts is about to pop. But fuck it, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't know, bro. I think having 2 nuts, 2 balls dangling from your cock is a pretty cool thing. You know, I would not trade that for a lot of things. Like, I couldn't even tell you what you would need to offer me to be like, yeah, I'll pop one right now. Like, I would need to either be down bad, or the offer must be astronomically good. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't even tell you what, because I don't know what I would do to pop a ball sack. So yeah. But besides that, that's the workout. So I guess, you know, track your stuff. I recommend you have some sort of control. What's the TLDR of all this rambling and ball sacking shit? Try and find control in your everyday life. You know, you don't need to go crazy about it. You don't need to be super meticulous about it, right? I know some of you guys may have ADHD that you suffer from, and it requires you to either be a 0 or 100. Trust me, that's me, right? With the gym, I have everything tracked, basically, right? But even then, I do find myself, I don't track everything. And I do not get upset when I miss a day. I do not get upset when I miss a meal, or when I go too long from eating, right? Everything has its course. You just need to have control over that course. The better you get at it, the more freedom you'll see you have, you know? Think of it like picture in your mind, in your hand, you have a bunch of rocks, right? And you need these rocks to be in a specific form so that they can encapsulate a puddle, right? But on the way, you stumble and you drop the rocks across the puddle, right? So what a lot of people do is you try to just put them after they fell. But what I'm telling you to do is to take your time and pick up every rock, get it back together in your hand, and then begin to place them down. Because as you do that, you'll realize that you still have a few rocks left, and you can be more creative with your schedule, right? Instead of jamming everything into its place and having this like puddle that's like leaking, or some things are like unstable, take your time. You know, you tripped, you fell, it's okay. It's gonna happen. That's life. Life isn't linear. Life is not without bumps. Life is not without downs, you know? But just the same way you tripped and you were disorganized, if you take your time and you reorganize yourself, now you have this beautiful pond, and you have these rocks left over that allow you the liberty to make the pond bigger or smaller or completely different, right? So whenever you're like down, whenever you're dipping, whenever you're tripping, you know, take a time, go through the motions, right? Feel the pain out, feel the scrape, feel the sadness. Take a good breather in and get your shit together, right? Let's fucking work, baby.
Scott, how did grass and get it? Grab grass. Right now is a short interval time to apply Scott's particular hot crab grass. Scott's crab grass is born in Mace and needs to go with a fast guerrilla athlete. So you want to play on the today at the Home Depot? Take on saving time. Often found much safer than you. See store for full details and product selection.
Oh, God, it's good to just be any corner, right? And the best part, it's in December, in a little place like this. Huh? Oh, yeah,
bitches like flavor, but he couldn't say my dog called Ball Count Paper. Paper rap the gang and bitch, we a laser. We a laser, yeah, I did your man makeup. No, I tried to make up with my motherfucking blasters. Yeah, I'm perfect with my motherfucking shotters. I rock and pop my motherfucking collar. Yeah, pistol in the motherfucking party. All I'm on the stage is major.
But that was We Own the Night by Dance Gavin Dance. Super cool, super good. But as you guys may have been shown, seen, confused, bewildered, bewazzled. Shoulders? Moldy, didn't you just say you didn't need to do shoulders? Yeah, well, guess what? As I was setting up for my bench, it felt really gnarly. like it felt like it wasn't fully healed. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do shoulders. And then shoulders. For the most part, I treat shoulders really like I 100% treat them like powerlifting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do a top set and I'm gonna back off. For my shoulders, I feel like I really feel them. Like I don't need to do that much to get a good shoulder pump. Like today, kind of what I did was enough. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It was good. I think my shoulders get worked enough from my other movements that they'll maintain the size, if that makes sense. But shoulders is like that. It's like a category of my back where people will be like, yeah, you have a really good back, you have really good shoulders. Like, so you shouldn't work them out as much, right? Like if they're like already developed, you should kind of just let them chill out for a sec. But for a natural bodybuilder, I do believe this, there's no such thing as a big part, you know? If my shoulders are really big, then I need to bring up my arms so that they don't get overpowered by my shoulders. That's how I see it, right? Same thing for my back. If my back is too big, I need to make sure my legs get bigger so that it balances out, right? So everything needs to be like proportional, basically. Jesus. No. I'm not saying it needs to be aesthetic, right? I'm at a point where aesthetics will just come with the look. I'm not going for aesthetic, but as I get bigger, I'm gonna get more aesthetic, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where I'm at with shoulders. Just kind of like strengthening them, getting them stronger, really, for TikTok ideas that my girl might have and shit like that. If I'm being honest with you, bro, that's really the only fucking reason I do them. So I do a lot of like, if you guys have girls and you guys are wondering like how to get like bigger like upper body strength, you know, I'll do a lot of compound movements. But if you're like shoulder wise, realistically, like it'll be awkward, but try to mimic, like on the barbell, obviously it's like more like overhand instead of like a neutral grip. But with the dumbbells, you can have them neutrally grip. Try to just press that shit up, you know. Don't focus too much on tempo, controlling the rep. I suggest just fucking blast the fuck out of them, right? Blast them with okay form and you should be fine. That's what I've been doing. That's what I did, I'm pretty sure. Besides the lateral raises, but yeah. And for my rear delts, same thing. Rear delts, I feel like I've developed them so much. It's like they stick out. It's really nice. They give me that really fuller look. And then so when I do other rowing movements that incorporate my upper back, my trap area, my rear delts are getting worked as well, you know. I think like they'll get developed. They already get hit enough where I'll just maintain the size I have. But I think I said it before, once you start cutting, you kind of want to isolate more body parts because they're more likely to not get maintained or not grow as much, or even in some cases lose size because you're not sufficiently feeding your body. Therefore, it's, you know, it's not, the nutrition and recovery process is not going to go to your secondary muscle group, it's going to go to your primary muscle group. So if I'm working my upper back and my rhomboids are going to get the majority of the little nutrients I get on the cut rather than my rear delts, if that makes sense. But then when I'm bulking, there's more lead weight, of course, duh. You know, I have more food in me, so my body can just overall recover. It doesn't just need to focus on like the main damage part. Which is why I also started doing glute work and inner thigh work, because I'm not in the bulk, so I need to isolate those parts more. But besides that, I think this is gonna be the split from now on: chest, back, arms, legs, shoulders, chest, back, arms, legs, shoulders, right? I think it'd be a good. I think it's gonna be a good split. This like extra arm, this shoulder is gonna be really good for me. Not only in maintaining my shoulder size, but maybe increasing it, and also giving the rest of my overall body almost like an extra grace period before I hammer it again. So that's pretty much it. Besides that, I mean, bro, like I said, this week has been super mundane, super peaceful. I'm extremely happy for that. I know next is gonna be a bitch just because of how life is, so that'll be fun. I think for the most part, this is gonna be like the format for now on. I don't think I'm gonna really be doing some like, I think in the back in the day I used to do more like car stuff, but obviously that's more because I was bulking and that could just like continuously eat, and it would be beneficial for me to eat and record. But now that I'm dieting down, I need to like sit down, eat my meals, concentrate, and then try not to starve myself as much. So we're gonna keep the videos to pre-cards, the pre-lift, lift, the post-lift. Which, by the way, I know I'm not getting these, but I want to say it anyway. That is how I used to do it, right? Because it does piss me off a tiny bit when people say, "Oh, he's, you know, Sam Solik ripoff, you know, find your own style." I go back. It was legitimately it was the same format. I did the same format for a long time. I think, I'll even say myself, I think Sam started like, I think a month before me. Well, that's it. It's not like I copied his style. And fuck it, even if I did, number one, I don't give a fuck. And number two, I was one of the first people to copy him. So it's whatever. I don't care. I didn't copy him before he got big. I copied him after, or I didn't copy him after he got big. I copied him before he got big. You know, because I was like, wait, motherfuckers are actually watching this guy. This guy's like 55-minute videos. Fuck it, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm over here trying to be like super cool with the editing and like match the frame cuts with the beat drops of the music and finding DMCA music that's not copyright. I was like, man, bada bing, bada boom, 40-minute video. But yeah, that's it. We'll wait for a red light and then we'll just finish it. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you guys have an amazing workout. I'm gonna post this one, I think. So by the time you're seeing this, it was yesterday, but I'm gonna most likely release it tomorrow, which is today for you guys, so that the algo is good to me, bro. All right, yeah. Later.